And good evening, everybody, and welcome here to y.W.c Smackdown. The inmates are in charge of the asylum. Commissioner Seth Cole still nowhere to be found. And GM Dillon Young, who was revealed last week to be the leader of the ruffian group, the Underdogs of the Underground, is in charge here tonight. Christopher Pierce being joined by Kyle Matthews and Jimmy Bly. And gentlemen, this is a very interesting scenario because last week Dillon Young picked up a pinfall victory over the y.W.c World Heavyweight Champion CM Punk. Tonight, he's going to try to do it again to make himself the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Somehow that doesn't surprise me. Dillon Young's on a bit of a power craze now that he's been revealed as the leader of the Underdogs. As you see him coming out here with Bo Dallas, I don't know. This is really beginning to show some signs of... Oh, I don't know how should I say that.
And I think the question remains is, why is Dillon Young doing this? I mean, what's the point of this? Is it all about, the title? Because, he could just book himself into a title match if he wants to. So I think it's a lot more than that. Good
point, but also you got to wonder what's Sami Zayn thinking, because remember, he was supposed to be in a #1 contenders match with Brock Lesnar. Of course, last week Goldberg kind of interfered with that, but then Sami Zayn was basically automatically awarded the #1 contendership. Dillon Young's kind of possibly button in line of Sami Zayn here.
Yeah, very true. It's kind of, it's really, in a way, Sami Zayn can basically thank Goldberg for that, because honestly, I think that match definitely would have been to Brock Lesnar.
Dillon Young, a nice double arm suplex there on CM Punk, and goes for the pin, but Punk's got his foot under the rope. And of course, another thing that's kind of interesting here is the fact that there's been absolute silence. We don't even know where Commissioner Seth Cole is. He left the building last week after the mask came off and Dillon Young's face was revealed. He's not even here tonight. Dillon Young's the one making the matchups tonight. So it's kind of interesting that Seth Cole wouldn't step up, try and, do something here. Instead, complete silence, and we have no idea of his whereabouts.
Have those two even, spoken to one another since last week?
No, I've had absolutely no contact with him at all.
Yeah, and that's pretty strange for someone like Seth Cole. I mean, you really have got to get him upset for him to do something like that.
Seth Cole has a couple of victories over Dillon Young, but, back when he was just the masked figure, before we didn't even know who the masked figure was, so could be some even more issues between the two of them now.
More importantly, how is Bo Dallas going to come into play in this match?
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of find this interesting because last week, Dillon Young, it was a one-on-one matchup, no interference at all, and he was able to defeat CM Punk tonight, bringing a little bit of insurance to the ring in the form of Bo Dallas, and whoa, he almost didn't even need him, almost picked up a second straight victory in the second straight week over the World Heavyweight Champion.
Yeah, very close there. Dillon Young, I think, has CM Punk's number. And the question is, can CM Punk really fight out of it?
There's some personal issues between Dillon Young and CM Punk. Of course, over the last month or so, we've seen, Dillon Young and the rest of the Underdogs, launch quite a few attacks on CM Punk backstage. So, CM Punk wants to, get some sort of revenge on him right here, every chance he can get.
And
Good drop kick there.
I thought when we had the reveal of whoever this masked figure was, I thought maybe this was going to answer all of our questions. For some reason, I still have some that are unanswered. And to your point that you brought up just a moment ago, Kyle, what was the purpose of formulating this group of the Underdogs with Bo Dallas, Dolph Ziggler, Breezango? What was the main goal? And is there still a goal for this group?
Probably. I'm thinking that this is probably a lot like the Nexus group that used to run Ravage in WWE. Their goal in mind is to unite as one. Stop being overlooked. That's why I believe that's why they're called the Underdogs. Everyone always didn't, they never got their fair shot. They never got, looked at properly. They were always overlooked. And I'm guessing Dillon Young had enough of it. And if he couldn't do anything, if he couldn't put his foot down to upper management about it, then maybe he decided to do something about it on his own.
Which would make sense because with all the title matches, #1 contenders matches that the Underdog members have been booked in, there's a nice running knee by CM Punk in the corner. It would take them out of that obsolete mid-card kind of status that they're at and move them up into a main card matchup.
Exactly.
Right now, though, Dillon Young, CM Punk, right now, I don't really see either one getting an edge. Oh, wow, but a nice suplex there by Dillon Young.
Suplex. Exploder suplex into the corner. Is that enough to put CM Punk away?
Kick out at 2. You know, one thing that I've been kind of impressed of, it's kind of out of the demeanor. Oh, wait a minute.
Is it time to go to sleep?
Yes, it is.
Go to sleep on Dillon Young. Is it enough?
Wow.
Oh, no, Dillon kicked out at 1.
How did he kick out at 1?
I guess it's not his bedtime yet, apparently.
Well, I mean, to Bo Dallas's credit, I mean, you know, I would think it very much in the demeanor of the underdogs for Bo Dallas to in some way get involved. He has not yet gotten involved in this matchup. Oh, and he nearly just watched his leader, Dillon Young, get put away by CM Punk there. Maybe Bo Dallas is... Oh, wow, look at that. Shades of Sami Zayn, the haluva kick.
Yeah, and that's the first time we've seen Dillon, you know, pull off that. We've seen him use the Blue Thunder Bomb quite a bit here, but so he's really been mirroring Sami Zayn as of late. Of course, everybody thought, you know, the match for the longest time. We all thought that
got a crossface in here on CM Punk.
The crippler crossface in on CM Punk. Is CM Punk gonna tap out?
He's trying to crawl to the ropes.
He's getting closer. Bo Dallas there to watch.
And
right up in Punk's face.
Again, surprised Bo Dallas did not get involved in some way there. I'm wondering if Bo's out here just for like a mental handicap for CM Punk rather than getting physically involved. But I don't know, maybe if Punk gets some momentum here, then we might see Bo Dallas insert himself in this matchup.
Very well could.
Yeah, it makes me wonder about the title picture here. I mean, you know, like we mentioned, you know, Sami Zayn is now the, you know, supposedly now the #1 contender, but Dillon Young wants to put himself in that category here as he goes for the cover.
And he got him for the 2nd straight week.
Wow. So, could we possibly see a triple threat match for the title now? I mean, who knows? That's, you know, Dillon's got to be in the picture now for the title, you would think.
I'll tell you what, I don't really agree with his antics. I don't agree with the fact that he's kind of inserted himself here from the corporate level into the wrestling level, but the stats don't lie. 2 straight pinfall victories over the World Heavyweight Champion CM Punk. So, while I hate to say it, he definitely does look like a good #1 contender for CM Punk's championship.
Yeah, very true. And now as we shift gears, it's time for the Smackdown Women's Championship match.
And of course, we saw Sasha Banks versus Bayley last week, and whoever ended up winning that matchup was going to be the future #1 contender. And tonight, Sasha Banks, the winner of that matchup, will take on the Queen. It's the Queen versus the Boss with the SmackDown Women's Championship on the line.
Boy, I expect this match to be great. I mean, we know you know, Charlotte and Sasha Banks, no stranger to one another. They've had numerous bouts down in NXT, and now they're going at it for the women's title. This should be a very, very good match.
Let's also keep in mind that a couple of weeks ago at Survivor Series, Sasha Banks and Charlotte, they were teammates on Team SmackDown. Charlotte was the last woman standing, the last woman to be eliminated when Team SmackDown lost, and of course, we know Bayley attributes that loss to Sasha Banks. That's why the two of them were in that one-on-one matchup. You got to wonder what Charlotte's opinion is of that whole situation, and we may end up getting to find out tonight, depending on how this matchup turns out between these two.
Very true.
Charlotte's been able to turn back a lot of different women who have tried to take that title from her. Will she be able to tonight here against the Boss?
And keep in mind, somebody lurking is the Women's Money in the Bank winner, Nikki Bella. She's got to have her eye on this match. Could she possibly, you know, take advantage of it? Who knows?
And I think our sound people haven't realized the match has started.
Yeah, I completely agree to that.
I mean, Sasha has a great song, but come on.
Seems like our editor-in-chief here forgot to cut off Sasha Banks' song.
Hey, someone give the place a shove. Well, regardless, this
match is going on.
Yeah.
have to deal with it.
Well, this has got to be helping Sasha, you would think, right?
Psyching her up.
Yeah, I honestly would think that too. Luckily for us, the song can't be any more than 3 minutes or any more than 4 minutes, so we've got to deal with it till it cuts off.
All right, now Charlotte kind of trying to put that out of her head and concentrate here on Sasha. I mean, I think back to some of the matchups that Charlotte's been in that she's had to defend her title. Think back to that matchup where it was a no disqualifications match against AJ Lee, that Iron Woman match. That was maybe one of the most grueling matchups I've seen in the women's division in y.W.c.
Oh.
And
What?
I mean, think about it. If Charlotte retains her title, we've got Extreme Rules coming up in about 3 weeks. What kind of matchup would she be in having to defend her title there?
Yeah, that's a good point. Charlotte's been having to defend her title quite a lot, but she's been coming out on top. There we go. Down guy finally got the message.
I think he might have fallen asleep.
Damn it, Kevin Dunn.
Double knees there by Sasha Banks. And you got to think whichever one of these women either wins or retains the title here tonight. Yeah, heading into Extreme Rules. I mean, Extreme Rules is a pay-per-view with a whole bunch of different stipulations, not normally your traditional wrestling style matchups. So could be very, very interesting what kind of women's division matchup we could see both for SmackDown and for Raw.
Yeah, that's very true.
Oh, nice counter there by Charlotte. It's like Sasha tried to knock Charlotte off the apron, but...
And a nice knee there by the Queen. Dana Brooke there on the outside. Could she at some point get involved in this matchup? Keep in mind, this is a regular wrestling matchup as opposed to what it might be at Extreme Rules. So if Dana Brooke gets involved at all, a disqualification, the title does not change hands. Charlotte would still be the women's champion for SmackDown.
And Dana Brooke, the wild card in all of this, and, you know, we've seen her get involved before, so wouldn't surprise me one bit if she did again here.
Very good to see. Well, I can't really say very good, but you know, this is actually, I think, the first time that Charlotte's actually come to the ring with Dana Brooke.
Yeah, that's right, and let's remember too, I think Dana Brooke's had one matchup since she had that injury when she was actually in the running for being #1 contender for that women's championship. And
what is Charlotte doing here?
Charlotte coming out over here.
Going after our announce table. I don't like where this is going. But...
I don't either. Maybe shades of setting up for Extreme Rules or something. I don't know. Oh, wow.
The boss. Boy, a big right hand knocking down Charlotte.
I'll say.
Now remember, disqualification, count out, anything like that. The title does not change hands regardless of whether Sasha picks up the win or not. Only way that you can win the title and have the championship change hands is Sasha just dumped unceremoniously right out here in front of us.
Unceremoniously?
Yeah, easy for me to say.
Yep. Come on, Christopher. Hey, I think I need to buy you that freaking encyclopedia for Christmas.
Hey, I was hall monitor in a one-room schoolhouse.
And what is Sasha doing? Okay, I thought she was running over to get something, and as she thought better of it, realized this is not a no disqualification match.
Charlotte has Sasha's number. We've seen this numerous times.
Yeah, we have.
Really proven. I'll go for a pin kick out at 1.
But I have to defend Christopher here. Sometimes it's hard to concentrate during these women's matches, you know?
It is.
Yeah, it's true. I'd love to be Charles Robinson at this point. Goes for the pin. Is that enough to put... Nope. Kick out at 1. Speaking of Charles Robinson, he was just on WWE yesterday. What's up with that?
Yeah, I know. Refereeing that Luke Harper versus Kane matchup. That was kind of interesting. I didn't know that we loaned him out to WWE.
I didn't know that either.
Backstabber right into the bank statement. Sorry to interrupt you guys here, but Charlotte able to get to the ropes in time. But boy, that could have been it right there.
Yeah, foot on the rope. Drop kick now. Charlotte looks to be out of it.
I didn't know Charles Robinson had that kind of time to go from show to show like that.
I know. Wow, and look at this. Going for the pin there, rolling Charlotte up, and oh man, Charlotte able to kick out just barely at 2. And you think
I thought that was it.
Think of the run that Charlotte's been on. She ended up winning the Women's Championship on the very first SmackDown. She lost it, I believe it was at, I think it was at Payback to AJ Lee, but then won it back the following SmackDown. She's held the title for all but 4 days.
Uh-oh, look at the submission.
An abdominal stretch here.
Oh, she tapped.
Sasha Banks has tapped out to the abdominal stretch.
Wow.
And the reign of the Queen continues here on SmackDown. Well, what do you think? Maybe a little retribution for what happened at Survivor Series?
Possibly. You know, Sasha the first eliminated because she got disqualified for staying in the ring and running her mouth to the other team. So Charlotte, I guess, repaying a favor in a way, so to speak.
And now is the question of in the next coming weeks, who are we going to have for a #1 contender for Charlotte at Extreme Rules?
Yeah,
that is a very good question.
Well, we just had the Women's Championship on the line. Now, Dillon Young apparently gold happy tonight because now the tag team titles are on the line. Big Show and Shinsuke Nakamura defending their SmackDown Tag Team Championships against the new #1 contenders who ended up claiming that status last week, and that's Jimmy and Jay, the Usos.
Should be a very interesting match here. You got the quickness and high-flying style of the Usos taking on, this monster, the Big Show. And you have Shinsuke Nakamura, who has a very similar style to the Usos. So it should be fun to watch.
And let's not forget who Big Show and Shinsuke Nakamura defeated to win these tag team titles. Maybe one of the more formidable teams I've ever seen in y.W.c, Brock Lesnar and Rusev. So, what do you think? If they were able to defeat a team like that, should the Usos be a cakewalk?
I wouldn't call them a cakewalk, but, you would think they wouldn't have, as much trouble as they did with Rusev and Brock Lesnar, but you never know in these tag team matchups. The Usos, they're brothers, they've been, that's all they've been as a tag team, and they have great chemistry, so I don't think it's going to be easy for Big Show and Shinsuke, that's for sure.
Now keep in mind, at the last pay-per-view, Shinsuke Nakamura and Big Show, they were on Team SmackDown at Survivor Series along with the still World Heavyweight Champion CM Punk. I don't know how many more weeks I'm going to be able to go on saying that, but tonight we're going to have to see if they can get back into the win column and retain their titles against these two, the Usos. Big opportunity here for the Usos. As a matter of fact, I've looked back through the record books. This is the first time the Usos are challenging for the tag team titles here on SmackDown since y.W.c started.
Wow, that is hard to believe right there, but they're finally getting their opportunity, and they want to take full advantage of it here.
Yeah, absolutely. You never know what can happen. These guys, we could walk out having new tag team champions, or we could have Shinsuke and Big Show walk out, and Usos feeling pretty rough. I mean, their new attitude, they're in basically the I don't care about the fans attitude type thing. They're only in this for themselves. So maybe that kind of attitude can help them walk away with these titles.
You know what else could also help them walk away with the titles is the fact that Big Show and Shinsuke Nakamura, yeah, they've been a formidable tag team. They've retained their titles twice against the New Day, but they don't really know each other as well as the Usos do. The Usos have known each other for life, so you got to think that maybe that, as well as the family tie, the Samoa pride, that could maybe be an advantage in the corner of the Usos.
Yeah, very true. And you never know.
And of course, we mention this every time the Usos are in a match. We have the fun of trying to decide which one is which here.
Interesting that Big Show decided to start this matchup, maybe try and get the early advantage, wear down whichever Uso he's beating up on here. And then maybe turn it over later to Shinsuke. And man, I mean, Ric Flair delivered knife-edge chops, but I think that one maybe feels like 4 Ric Flairs delivering a knife-edge chop at the same time.
Oh my God, you're not kidding there. I mean,
it's like a sledgehammer to the chest.
Yikes.
I mean, look at it. Big Show's hands are about the size of a sledgehammer. I mean, I know. I've seen him. Not in a great way either. He's fucking almost chokeslammed me all the way to hell the last time I talked to him. Apparently, I said something he didn't like.
What is it with you and ticking off people? I mean, you end up having a run-in. You had a run-in with The Undertaker you told us about last week, and you nearly get chokeslammed by the Big Show. You know, you got to be careful in your social life, man.
I'm a reporter by trade, okay? So, you know, naturally I want to get the scoop. It's not my fault. I ask questions and people get upset.
But just make sure when you try to get the scoop, you don't get the scoop slam. Anyway, Shinsuke Nakamura. Shinsuke with those lightning fast feet.
Come on, everybody knows that Jimmy Bly is the Michael Cole of y.W.c.
Yeah, I'll believe that the next time I come to work and I see you in a little plexiglass pod called the whatever.
Coal mine?
The coal mine, yeah.
I like how you didn't remember that.
Well, no, I was trying to come up with something clever with your name. I knew it was called the coal mine. I was trying to come up with something clever for your name.
Sure. Do we all believe that?
I swear one of these times we're going to go on air. Well, Kyle Matthews alongside Christopher Pierce. Jimmy Bly is not with us. He is in the hospital after getting a run-in with somebody backstage.
Probably James Ellsworth.
Right.
James Ellsworth, please. No, I'm going to make a match. I want to make a match. It's going to be James Ellsworth versus Christopher Pierce.
I'd take him.
I would laugh if you got your ass kicked.
I mean, I'd be able. Oh wow, what a knockout shot there by Big Show. And where's Shinsuke?
But he has no tag team partner.
Where did Shinsuke? Oh, Shinsuke's over there. Shinsuke went over.
Where the heck did he go?
Yeah. And now, Big Show's down, and here comes the other Uso. I'm never gonna get it, so I'm just gonna say that.
Oh, drop toe hold by the Big Show. Goes for the pin on the Uso here.
Oh,
what a kick out at 2.
Man, fall 2.5 there.
You know what? I'm just gonna take a guess and say that's Jimmy. So we're just gonna call him Jimmy Uso.
Yeah, you would, because your name is Jimmy, so you'd think he is Jimmy. You think everybody is Jimmy.
Little Jimmy.
Oh, nice DDT.
Oh. Yeah, what a great DDT that was.
Gotta give the Usos. Yeah, give the Usos credit. They're holding their own.
Really bringing it to the champions. Oh, what an atomic drop.
Oh, those things those hurt just looking at them. I'm just seeing that happen.
Careful there, Jimmy. Don't get too close to the Big Show. He might knock you out.
Yeah, he might.
He might mistake him for Jimmy Bly, and then it'll just be really bad.
Wow, what another DDT by the Usos, really working hard to take down Shinsuke Nakamura.
And this is smart on their part. I mean, Shinsuke, he's not a weak link by any rights, but
no,
I think you'd rather go one-on-one with Shinsuke than with the 7-foot, 500-pound Big Show.
That's true.
So why not isolate Shinsuke if you can, especially the fact that you got Shinsuke down. Wow!
Wow, what a move. Quickly goes into the pin on Shinsuke. Where's the referee?
And I think Shinsuke just barely kicked out at 2. That was close.
Yeah. That was...
Did anybody else see the ring?
Anybody else see the... Go ahead, Kyle.
Anybody else see the ring shake when the Big Show made the save right there?
Yeah. Super kick!
Super kick!
Super kick on Shinsuke!
Is that enough?
Big Show is deposited away!
1, 2, kick out at 2.
We nearly had new tag team champs.
And
wait a minute.
Now they are hell bent on destroying.
Table back together.
They are hell bent on destroying our announce table. I don't know why. I don't know what we did to people tonight.
I'm about to join the New Day's picket line. Save the tables.
Right.
Yeah, right.
Oh, Big Show sent over here into the timekeeper's area.
They're trying to put the Big Show on the table.
Not sure what exactly they're going for here. Both Jimmy and Jay out here. And now Big Show flung back into the ring. I guess our table lives to see another day. Whoa, look at there. Nice move by Big Show to avoid that clothesline. Oh, but he didn't avoid the crossbody.
That was a bit of a frog splash.
Oh, and a kick out at 2.
Well, I thought he had him right there. I think Shinsuke got the save in just in time there.
Uh-oh. Big Show, though. Oh, whoa, Big Show going for the clubbing clothesline to the back of the head. And the Uso quickness able to get out of the way.
I'm telling you, I'm really starting to believe in the Usos a little bit more now.
I am too.
Oh, well, I was.
They are not intimidated by the 7-foot, 500-pound monster here. That is for sure.
How about a fired-up 7-foot monster?
And that 500-pound monster isn't a 500-pound monster. It's a 300 and something.
I think it's like 396.
Oh, my God.
396-pound monster. Big Show's lost a lot of weight, which is actually really good on his part.
Nice leg drop there, though. And now Shinsuke. Oh, Shinsuke just ran into Big Show. I think he was going to go over and try and get rid of the other Uso there on the apron, but he ran into his own partner. And that could have been costly. That allowed him to make the save. Choke slam! How does that feel, Jimmy?
Oh, God. 1, 2, kick out at 2.
Wow. How in the world did he kick out of a choke slam?
I have no idea.
Because it wasn't a knockout punch, that's why.
Aha.
He still had life in him.
Well, I'll bet you still had life in you, and you didn't kick out of the choke slam.
That's true, I didn't.
And a DDT on the 7-foot giant.
Because I'm not a competitor, and I know when to stay down.
Aha. Very smart.
Oh, look at this. Oh, what a back body drop by the Big Show.
And he now goes in for the cover to retain the titles.
Kick out at 1.
And now, here comes Shinsuke.
Shinsuke in. Shinsuke takes down Jimmy Uso, and then takes out Jey Uso as well.
Shinsuke all fired up. Can he get the momentum his team needs? He's been waiting on the apron for a while. He's fresh.
That's the first time someone's ever actually completed the hot tag. Oh, double team effort here.
Double back body drop, a flying Uso there.
Well, I thought we were going to have communication issues here between Shinsuke and Big Show, but it doesn't look like it. Well, talk about poking the bear.
What a punch. You see that punch?
Wow.
Oh, double team here. Jey Uso now tagged in.
When I say oos.
The splash. There's the splash. Got enough to put the Big Show away. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 by the Big Show. Almost looked like we were gonna have new champions.
It did. Oh! Look at that!
Oh,
I think
he was going for the super kick.
And I think Big Show avoided it, and he nearly hit his own brother.
Splash in the corner there, Stinger splash. Goes for the pin. Is that enough to put Big Show away?
Look at him go for the foot that was under the rope. And he got him!
Oh, he got
him, and we have new tag team champions.
Wow!
Jimmy Uso came at the right moment to stop Shinsuke, and we have new champions.
And also, give credit there to Jay. He ended up hooking the right leg, which would have been under the rope had he hooked the left leg. So, terrific ring awareness there by Jey Usos, and we've got new tag team champs on SmackDown.
Wow. Well, I am in shock at this. Great job by the Usos. Really, really brought it to the former champions.
Their first ever tag team title opportunity, and they took full advantage of it here.
I'll definitely say so. Congratulations to the Usos.
Absolutely, but now we're going to have ourselves a triple threat match for the United States Championship, and a lot of stories going around this man, Brock Lesnar. Let's not forget last week he was going to be in a number one contenders match for the World Heavyweight Championship against Sami Zayn, got attacked backstage by the man known as Goldberg. And so you gotta wonder if he's at 100% heading in tonight defending his United States Championship.
I don't know, we'll see. But on another side note, Sami Zayn has an opportunity to become both United States champion and then far on down the line, the World Heavyweight champion.
And also, the third man in this triple threat, a guy that ended up winning the number one contendership a couple of weeks ago prior to Survivor Series, and that is this guy, the Bulgarian brute, Rusev.
Rusev trying to go for what I think would be his second United States title reign.
No, actually, Rusev has never held the United States Championship. He's been in numerous tournaments, he's been in numerous title matchups, but he's never actually won the title. And of course, think back to that best of, I think it was a best of 5 series. No, it was a best of 3 series. I'm sorry, between himself and Brock Lesnar, back when Lesnar was on the road towards winning the title, and Rusev got swept. Well, tonight he's got a chance to maybe get some redemption on the Beast.
I have to say, though, if I were either Sami Zayn or Rusev, I would love this opportunity for it being a triple threat match, because in a triple threat match, you don't have to pin the champion in order to get the title. You just have to go, you can pin the other guy and get it. You know, I would rather have that happen than have to face Brock Lesnar one-on-one.
Well, I agree with you as far as Rusev, but if you're Sami Zayn, I mean, you got to feel like you're kind of getting gypped here. I mean, yeah, you do have an opportunity to become United States champion, but Sami Zayn is by all rights the number one contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. So, I mean, do you bite the bullet, just go for the U.S. title and, you know, maybe wait for another day to try and get yourself back in the title picture for the Heavyweight Championship?
Well, I don't know, but Sami Zayn's already got the shot for both. If anything, Sami might just take it easy in this match, maybe try to steal it, and then just bring us all for the World Heavyweight title that he's going to try to go for. You know, he is a former World Heavyweight champion, Sami is the first y.W.c World Heavyweight champion, and he's already got a shot at trying to become a second one, so I don't see him trying to go all too ridiculous in this one.
Well, wait, you said he has a shot, but that's before the fact that Dillon Young's kind of in charge and has seemed to put himself in the front of the line as the number one contender for that World Heavyweight Championship, now having 2 pinfall victories over CM Punk.
Well, that is true, but it's also like what Kyle said. You know, could it be a triple threat match? You know, Sami rightfully, in a way, earned his number one contendership after Goldberg attacked Brock Lesnar. But, you know, with Dillon Young in charge, it's really hard to say who. So, I don't know. It all really depends.
And right now, you see the 2 bigger men who, quite honestly, I'm surprised to see forming an alliance here based on their prior history here in y.W.c, but Brock Lesnar and Rusev working to eliminate the smaller man, Sami Zayn.
Good double suplex there.
If any alliance were to be formed, you'd think it would be with Rusev and Sami Zayn trying to double team the champion. At least, you know, try to guarantee that one of them will walk out of this match with the belt. But not really seeing that right now.
And keep in mind, Brock Lesnar and Sami Zayn, they were teammates together on Team Cole back at Survivor Series, but that alliance is gone. Not tonight.
Does Brock Lesnar work well with anybody?
That's true.
Aside from Paul Heyman.
Paul Heyman.
Double DDT by Rusev. Good job by Rusev there.
I mean, let's be honest. I'm not really sure that Brock Lesnar was really there on Team Cole at Survivor Series, you know, with the main goal of establishing order, finding out who the masked figure was, all of that. I think his main goal was that group had attacked him numerous... well, not only that, but that group had attacked him numerous times, so he was just in it for revenge for himself.
Huh, that was something we don't see Lesnar do very often.
You don't see Lesnar go in the air very often.
Another double suplex, this time between Sami and Brock to Rusev.
And of course, one of the things with the triple threat match is you've got to incapacitate both of your opponents, because if you do not eliminate that third person and you have a pinfall on somebody, more than likely that third person's going to be able to break up that pinfall and take away your opportunity at becoming United States champion, or in Lesnar's case, retaining the championship. Oh, double DDT.
Lesnar had that one footed. Uh-oh. Oh, belly-to-belly suplex to Rusev. Uh-oh.
Oh,
What's he
what's
setting
Lesnar
up
going
for
for
here?
here?
Oh, boy. Oh! He might be going for the triple power bomb. Keeps the
Looks
hands
like it.
clutched. And there's the trifecta.
Now look at Sammy trying to get involved here.
Uh-oh.
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 Got Sammy up.
Is there a tornado and it's an F5?
Yes, it is.
F5 to Sami Zayn. Look at Rusev.
Oh,
Gonna try to
Rusev
split.
trying to pick the bones. Oh, but a kick up there by Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn, what he doesn't have in strength against these two monsters, he makes up for in heart for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Ooh, jawbreaker.
Oh, look at Lesnar. Look at Lesnar. Drops right
that
into
one.
the pin.
Fight his way out of that.
Yeah.
Double Russian leg sweep. Wow, what a clothesline by Sami Zayn.
Just floors Rusev.
Uh-oh.
Oh my goodness, what a...
Oh my, wow.
I know it's a suplex. I don't know which one that was, though.
Look at Rusev trying to steal it.
Not going to be able to do that when Lesnar's on his feet. Oh, and now...
Look at Lesnar. I was going to say, look at Lesnar for a second just watching this happen.
And Rusev with a submission there, his hand clamped around that nerve up around the shoulder neck region of Sami Zayn. That'll make your arm go numb.
Yeah, it will. Sami fighting back.
Oh, look at that. Looked like Lesnar was going to go for a suplex. Sami says, no, I want to do a DDT. And then they're like, all right, we'll both go for a... Oh,
wait a
wait a minute,
minute.
what? Sami...
Wait, wow. What was Sami Zayn doing? It's like he just said, "Okay, go ahead. Okay, Brock, go ahead and take it."
Yeah, they
like,
double teamed
understand
Rusev,
that.
and then Sami Zayn exited the ring and let Lesnar pick up the win.
I think what happened was Sami was going to go for maybe an over-the-top rope move. Maybe he thought Rusev was going to kick out, but he didn't.
I'm not necessarily sure about that. He just stood there and
I'm
watched.
very surprised. That is,
Well, Lesnar keeps the time. Wait! What? Goldberg's here!
It's Goldberg! What's he doing here?
oh my God, 2 weeks in a row setting him up for something.
Spear!
And a spear!
What
My
a spear by Goldberg!
Second straight
monster
week.
spear to the beast.
Last week it was in the backstage area. Tonight, it's in the ring just after our main event.
Uh-oh, now he's setting him up for a jackhammer, it looks like. He's got him up and...
And the jackhammer!
Yes.
Brock Lesnar, you're next.
Well, I don't think he could have said it any clearer. Apparently, Lesnar is next on Goldberg's hit list, and a spear for good measure. Well, this
Well,
could definitely...
good news for Brock Lesnar. He walks out with the U.S. title, but